Hello, my name is Caleb and I work with Office 365 partners for Microsoft. I'm here today with John and Rupert of Enghouse Interactive to discuss the importance of contact centers and attendant consoles for Skype for Business, and how to partner with Enghouse to meet those customer needs. John and Rupert, thank you for coming. Enghouse has certified both a contact center and an attendant console for Skype for Business. Can you tell me about these product categories and how they're important in the customer environment?
Sure, Caleb. Thanks very much for having us today. We really appreciate it. You know, Skype for Business is great at enabling customer or business communication. You know, it supports voice, video, instant messaging, conference calls. You can see people's presence. You can see when they're available to be on a conference call, when they're available to talk to you. It's great at the basics of communication. What we do is add value on top of that with our products.
Okay.
So we particularly address contact centers and operators or attendants. So imagine in a contact center, you've got to get interactions to the right person. You've got to make that person productive with those interactions. Imagine a receptionist, the front line of your business, the personal touch. That person has to be able to take calls, see who's calling, see who's available in a department, and get that interaction to the right person. It's all about value and productivity.
And what's Enghouse's background in this space?
Well, Enghouse Interactive delivers technology and expertise to maximize the value of every customer interaction. We've been in this business for 30 years, and all we do, our whole focus, is to deliver highly advanced tools for people that handle interactions with customers in contact centers and operator environments alike. Not to brag, but after 30 years or so, we're great at this. We deliver a whole portfolio of technologies that increase productivity and help with every customer communication. Our solutions support any environment, on-premise, in the cloud, and Enghouse has tens of thousands of customers supported by a global network of partners in over 30 countries worldwide.
And how do you see Enghouse's certified contact center and attendant console standing out as critical pieces of the Office 365 and Skype for Business infrastructure?
Most types of businesses that want to provide a personal touch for any call coming in have some need for an attendant console in some form or another. Imagine a hospital or a hotel or a high-touch financial services business or even an emergency 911 type service. Those organizations want a live person to answer every single call. For any business that values you talking to a real person, not just a machine, a first impression goes a long way. And this often starts with the receptionist or the operator. This person might handle hundreds or even thousands of calls every day. So they need to answer quickly and efficiently, see the information on the screen about the caller, and as much as possible if available, access the company directory to see who's available in a department or a group, and then transfer or deliver that caller off to their destination with a highly personal touch, and then move on to the next call. So all in one breath almost. We estimate that well over 50% of businesses, and they can be of almost any size, who purchase Skype for Business need a tool to make their receptionist or operators productive. Enghouse's attendant console for Skype for Business enables a receptionist or operator to provide great service through an intuitive and very productive workflow interface. It automatically displays the most relevant and up-to-date information about that caller while leveraging the power of Skype for Business unified communications in an easy-to-use interactive way. So, we're releasing the Attendant Console for Skype for Business online. This intuitive solution can be deployed quickly and easily and uses APIs to talk directly to the Microsoft Cloud PBX. The Touchpoint Attendant Console uses a clever combination of visual on-screen objects, color and animation to prompt the operator about call events, including incoming calls, operator status, contact status, and connecting calls in progress. We've really enjoyed watching how operators have reacted to this unique design, getting to use it really quickly and easily and without significant training being required.
And the contact center?
Yeah, the contact center is a bit different, right? So it's similar to the attendant console in that you are taking interactions quickly and efficiently, but a contact center is also about skills-based routing. It's about getting the interaction to the right person on the first try. So you first have to identify the customer who's calling or IMing or texting, get that interaction to the best skilled person to help them. And if you think about it, that's a problem every single business has in multiple places within the business, in their customer service department, in their sales group, even in an internal IT or HR help desk. It's not just about calls, it's emails, it's chats, it's instant messages, text messages from mobiles, video calls, any form of communication the customer chooses. And when the best agent gets that interaction, they have to be productive. So you pop up the customer record, you give them one-click access to frequently asked question information, common responses, you let them collaborate with others, bring in experts if they need them. You need all those things to make them productive in that interaction. And then, if you think about it, if you record every interaction and you're able to coach your agents in the contact center, they'll get better and better at their jobs. It's amazing how much money you can actually save and how much happier your customers will be when you manage your contact center environment well.
So what would a customer scenario be?
Well, let me give you an example in a healthcare environment. So imagine you're a hospital or a clinic and you have a contact center environment, but you let your patients know when they have an appointment coming up and you use their communication of choice. You send them a text message. So they have a text message on their mobile device. They open it up, they click on the text message and they say, oh, I've got that appointment, but I need to talk to a nurse right now because I've been having pain or I've been having issues and I need some follow-up on that. So they click a simple link in that text message, and now they're texting into the contact center. It gets routed to the right nurse, the perfect nurse who knows their condition. She sees a pop-up of the customer's screen, the patient's interaction, and she sees what's going on with that patient. So now they can text back and forth, but then that nurse can say, but wait, I want to escalate this to a live call. And now she's talking to the patient, and now the patient says, but I actually have this problem I can show you. So they turn on the camera on the mobile device, and now there's a video communication going on. Right. So it starts to escalate through this kind of thing. And then the nurse says, well, wait, let me get the doctor involved. And she can literally conference the doctor into the video session with the patient. And now the three of them are interacting in one continuous communication. So it started as a text, it escalated to a call, went to a video session, went to a conference with a doctor. It's omni-channel. It's incorporating all those different forms of communication together into one productive conversation. This is where the partner comes in. The partner who's implementing Skype for Business and implementing the contact center is able to customize the solution to make it the best possible solution for that particular environment. We've talked about healthcare, but this kind of scenario works for financial services, it works for retail, it works for entertainment, it works for any kind of environment where communications need to have high value for the customer. And the partner can implement the appropriate scenario for you.
Wow, I can see where that adds a lot of value. So when talking to customers, there's often a difference in discussing things with, say, an IT department versus the business. Can we help partners understand how to talk to each of these audiences? In other words, what are the technology benefits versus the business benefits?
We were just at the Microsoft Ignite conference in Atlanta just about a month ago. There were about 20,000 IT people and business managers at the conference. One of the things we learned is there are many companies who are migrating to Skype for Business from their old legacy PBX environment who don't actually know there are true contact center and attendant console solutions available yet for the new Skype for Business environment. So what we do is we focus on first telling the IT manager how we can give them the ability to roll out Skype for Business to every group in their organization. And sometimes they want to stage that migration. They want to go, say, maybe migrate the contact center as a later stage. How do they do that? One option is the fact that we support multiple PBXs, including Skype for Business, but also including the legacy PBX. So you can migrate in stages over time. So we tell that to the IT person so they're aware they don't have to do a flash cut. They don't have to do everything all at once.
Okay.
And then we're always conscious about making use of the Office 365 CALs. You know, there's one thing to purchase the CALs, it's another thing to get them into productive use. So by enabling the contact center and the console applications, we're able to tell them they can get those CALs productive as soon as they're able to do it. For the CEO, we're more focused on business needs. We're more focused on business value. So customer satisfaction and how we increase that. Lowering the cost of the overall business by making people more productive. Enabling your customers to communicate from any device, including mobile, and choose any form of channel of communication. So you can choose your own cost model. You can buy the software yourself. You can rent it on a monthly basis. You can do whatever you choose, and the CEO needs to be aware that they can choose the cost model that is what they want and expect for their business. And then finally, we tell them they can work with the partner of their choice, the partner who's closely aligned with Microsoft, so they can stay at the leading edge of customer communications, and that partner can help them get there with all of these different technologies.
Okay, I can see how these products are helping customers manage their communications to better take advantage of Skype for Business. How can a partner benefit by working with Enghouse? Do you have some sort of partner program?
Absolutely. We work with Microsoft SIs and resellers, often deploying both Skype for Business and our solutions at the same time. As a close partner, Enghouse provides a much better profit margin to those resellers on our products and services than a separate cloud contact center vendor, for example, would provide. Enghouse doesn't compete with our resellers and integrators from a product or a services perspective. The reseller keeps the relationship with us, unlike with many separate cloud vendors who attempt to take over that customer relationship. We're far and away the market leader with, we believe, at least 4 to 6 times as many Microsoft integrated customers as our nearest competitor. Our products are state-of-the-art, both functionally and from a Skype for Business integration perspective. As a close development and marketing partner of Microsoft, we keep up with the latest releases and capabilities of Skype for Business. For us, it's everything we do. It's about the power of Skype for Business plus the power of the console and contact center tools.
Okay, and how can partners get started working with you? What would be the next step?
So we'd ask you to visit enghouseinteractive.com and click the link for the partners on that page. We will then follow that up with you and coordinate a meeting with your executives to work out how we can best work together.
I can see why Enghouse's contact center and attendant console offerings are important pieces to the overall Office 365 and Skype for Business solution. They meet important business needs, remove potential sales blockers and deployment blockers. They offer a profitable reseller program and tools that help customers take better advantage of Skype for Business.
That's exactly right, Caleb. Thanks very much. Perfect.
And thank you both for coming in.
Our pleasure. Thanks.
And thanks for your time. Please visit enghouseinteractive.com to bring these solutions into your sales portfolio.